Okay, listen, I want to start this episode by making this real clear. Nothing is wrong with my life. Nothing was wrong with my life. And that's what makes this whole thing so confusing. Nothing was on fire. Nobody cheated. Nobody lost their job. The bills was paid. Life looked fine, cute even. And still something kept whispering, yeah, this ain't that. And that's the part nobody really prepares you for, because how do you explain discomfort when your life looks like something that you used to pray for? You sound ungrateful. You sound dramatic. You sound like you don't even know how to be happy. So you don't say nothing. You just keep showing up. You keep performing. You keep being that strong. Keep telling yourself, girl, you're tripping. Meanwhile, your spirit is like, ma'am, we're no longer aligned. Let me say this clearly. This ain't that. It's not rebellion. It's not you acting funny. It's not you wanting to blow up your life. It's recognition. It's the moment you realize the life that you built was built for an older version of you. And she did her job. She really did. But she's tired, and you're tired of pretending like she's the one that's running things. This is that weird season where you're grateful, but you're irritated. You're blessed, but you're restless. Loved, but you feel lonely. Successful, but low-key miserable. And that you don't even have the words yet to really explain it. You just know that it doesn't fit anymore. Like when you put on some old jeans and they button, you can breathe, you can walk, but you're uncomfortable the whole time. That's what this season feels like. Here's the part that might sting a little. The version of you that survived does not get to run your life forever. The overachiever, the people pleaser, the I'll figure it out myself girl, the one who kept things together no matter what. She was necessary, but she's not sustainable. And if you keep forcing her to lead, everything in your life starts to feel heavy instead of fulfilling. What used to feel like discipline now feels like punishment. And that's not growth. That's your soul waving that red flag. This season is lonely because you don't have a clean explanation. There's no villain. There's no big dramatic moment. Nothing to point to say, see, that's why. So when people ask how you're doing, you just say, I'm good, because explaining this takes energy, and honestly, most people, they ain't really listening no way. But inside, you're grieving the life that you're still living, and that grief deserves more respect than we give it. Let me be very, very clear, because somebody's gonna get some ideas. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to leave your marriage. I'm not telling you to cut everybody off and move to Bali to relax. This episode is not about action. It's about honesty. It's about giving yourself permission to admit this doesn't fit me anymore. And that admission alone is a big deal, because listen, you're not asking for too much. You're asking for alignment, and there's a big difference. You're not ungrateful, you're evolving, and that evolution always makes people uncomfortable, especially when you stop performing for them. So if you're in a season where you can't explain what's wrong, but you know something is off, you're not crazy, you're not dramatic, you're definitely not broken, you're awake. And if that phase keeps showing up in your spirit, this ain't it. Don't rush to fix it. Just listen. We'll talk about what comes next, but first, tell yourself the truth. No edits, just life.